name's Lauren, and today I'm going to be starting my back to school college series, which I know you guys are probably like, Lauren, it's literally June, and all of you guys who are in high school probably literally just graduated like this past week. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing this so early. Well, the reason why is because I know that before I started college, I always really wanted to know about things way far in advance. I was just like that, and I started looking up videos like in June and May, and I was just really excited and I wanted to see them. So before I start this video, I want you guys down below to leave some video requests for the rest of the summer that are college, school related, anything you guys think would be a good addition. I know I do pretty similar videos every year, and I'm trying to think of new ideas of videos I can do. I've never done a video specifically on classes, so I thought this one would be kind of like a new one to do. Also, just if you're new to my channel, my name's Lauren. I'm going to be a senior in college in September, and I make a lot of school related videos. I've been making college related videos for the past 3 summers, so I do a lot of college, sometimes high school videos as well. And I have a lot of really fun, exciting ones coming up, so definitely stay tuned because every single week I will be uploading college videos. Today's video is all about what college classes are really like. So anyways, let's dive into the first. So the first thing is the size of your classroom. So your sizes are really going to differ. So personally for me, I go to a small to medium sized school. So my college classes personally are the same exact size as a high school class would be. If you're going to a huge state school, they're going to be lecture halls, so there's going to be so many kids. There's probably going to be teachers, assistants throughout the classroom, and then the teacher's just going to be lecturing. So there could be like hundreds of kids in your class. But something at a smaller college, what's usually going to happen is you're going to probably have class sizes that are around the same size as a high school class. So the size is really going to differ depending on your school. Number 2 is that you are able to use computers or notebooks. It does depend. So in high school, usually you can't be just whipping out your computer and taking notes, but in college, a lot of classrooms actually do let you use your computers. But since you have your computer, you also can be very tempted to go on social media sites, but not all classes let you use computers. So again, since I go to a really smaller school, not a lot of the teachers like when you use laptops. So again, it really depends. The next thing is everything is on the syllabus. So usually you'll get your syllabus even before you start your class. So some classes actually have homework even before the first day you go in class. So you do want to check your syllabus. Everything is going to be on that syllabus. And sometimes your teacher is actually not going to remind you that you have an assignment due in like a week or next class. Some teachers will, some teachers won't. It really depends, but you want to be really responsible and check that syllabus every single week. So yeah, also remember to print out your syllabus. A lot of teachers like it when you have it printed out before the first day because they'll send them via email, so just beware of that. Number 4 is you're going to have to make more of an effort to get to know your teachers. So in high school, obviously your teachers, you get to know them pretty well because you're in that smaller classroom setting, but when you're in college, you're going to have to make more of an effort to get to know them. Some teachers, when you're in a smaller classroom setting, you can get to know them a lot better. But if you really want to grow like a connection to your teacher and get to know them better and know, you know, what kind of student you are and that you want to work hard, you have to really kind of make more of an effort to do so. Next is number 5, and you probably heard this one a lot, and it's to wait to get your textbooks. So I always get really nervous and I get my textbooks usually the week before school starts. But sometimes you can wait until like the first day of class to get your textbooks because a lot of teachers actually don't require half the textbooks that they assign, so you end up wasting a lot of money. So it does depend. If you know you need a textbook for a class, get it beforehand, because again, there might be assignments due like the first day of class, so you want to make sure you get those books. Number 6 is that teachers literally just keep teaching in college. They don't stop for you or wait for you. So they'll go through their lecture, they'll stand there in front of the classroom, they'll go through their lecture slide by slide, and they'll just keep going. You know, maybe they'll stop to ask some questions and stuff, but you're gonna have to like shorten your notes. You won't maybe be able to get everything down on the PowerPoint slide, so you might not be able to cover all the information that the teacher is lecturing about because they're talking and there's notes. You kind of have to like figure out how you want to go about listening. Number 7 is about TAs. So personally, I don't really have any TAs at my school because I have smaller classes. TAs can be really helpful because they can assist you since there's so many people in the classroom. So you can really take advantage of those teachers' assistants and ask them questions because they do know stuff on the material. Number 8 is that college classes are more teaching and fast-paced. So like I was saying before, teachers, you know, stand in front of, they have their information for the day, they have their lecture, they're gonna talk to you about it, they're gonna go through their slides, they're gonna ask you questions here or there. Personally, me, I don't absorb all of my information in a class session. I have to like go over my notes again. Number 9 is about scheduling. I was thinking about doing a whole video on scheduling classes. I didn't really know how to set it up though. We will see if you want more info on that. But when you're scheduling classes, you want to make sure that you schedule classes at times that you think are best for you. So I personally like to schedule classes like late morning, early afternoon, kind of in the middle of the day. You also want to make sure that you don't schedule so many classes where it's like back to back to back. Also, pick a really good professor. So you probably heard of Rate My Professor, which is really important. I love Rate My Professor. I go on that and I type in the professor's name, and then they give you tons of student reviews of students who've had this professor. So even though I just said, I'm kind of conflicting myself a little bit, but even though I just said pick a time that's good for you, if the professor is extremely, extremely bad and you personally are like, oh my god, this is gonna be a difficult class, I personally think it's better to have a better professor over a better time, if that makes sense. So number 10, I kind of mentioned this in my other points, but just figure out how the teacher teaches and how the teacher works. Some teachers are going to give out note packets where you can kind of follow along with the notes. Some teachers literally just put their PowerPoints up and you have to take notes for yourself. Some teachers actually put their PowerPoints online, which is the best. I love when teachers do that. Also in college, there's online classes when you're scheduling, so I personally like to do one online class a semester. And the reason why I like this is because I'm pretty structured and organized. I remember when things are due. I like to teach myself. So I feel like an online class, in my opinion, is very easy for me. But if you need that teacher interaction, an online class is not going to be great for you. You also have to be more disciplined with online classes as well. So keep that in mind. I know that whenever I step into classes the first day, I'm a little overwhelmed because you see all the stuff on the syllabus. They start lecturing the first day sometimes and you're like, oh my god, this is so much. I'm overwhelmed. But once you get in the hang of the class and like how the teacher works, it's really not that bad at all. So personally, it might seem like a lot of information right now that I'm throwing at you, but once you get the hang of a class, it's really not that bad. So the first week, if you're overwhelmed, totally understandable, but by the second or third week, you'll be totally fine and everything will work out. Just stay organized, have your syllabus, go through it week by week and see what you need to do for the week. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any more tips down below, definitely leave those because I love to reply to comments. I reply to comments on every video. So again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys all in my next college video. Bye.